people. Good morning, good morning. Today, going to
charge the car.
Charge the car.
Yes, thank you. No, Mavera, these people they are dragging camera. Mavera also knows when he sees himself in the phone, he knows that there's something that is happening. You know, the camera is facing us, so he's able to see himself. So when Mumu was talking now, he's dragging Mumu by the back, and Mumu doesn't like it. Okay. Mavera said, "No, man, did not me under one bar. Yagamuya, no, let me talk. Gotiga it one. Telling these people to leave me, they don't want to leave me, so I just have to let them sit here. So that also me out. Mama will be people, hello people, yeah. So we are with Marvelous here. So I thought of talking about teenagers in the house, those children that are at puberty age. Maybe starting from some children they start early, maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, age of between 10 and 15. Especially our male children. Girls, they do that, but it's not that much. But on boys, I have realized that it's a little bit high. On eating, when boys come on that age of 10 and between 15, their appetite of eating food, it is very high. Because, for example, maybe a child was eating maybe 2-3 slices of bread. When that age, marvelous. When that age comes, some children, they can even finish 6 or 7 slices of bread just for breakfast. If they were eating maybe 2 lumps of shima, they can even go up to 4. It is like that. They have high appetite. They eat a lot, and then normally when they get like maybe 15, when the hormones gets stable, it comes down. It comes down a little. Some girls, they do that, but for example, I can give a rate of maybe 10. In 10 girls, you find that maybe it is only 3 that develop that eating habit. It gets down after some time. It comes down. It's not all of them that eats that much. But when boys, if I say I give the rate of 10, you find that maybe it's 8 boys that eat, and then 2 they are on a normal level, something like that. So so I thought of sharing this with you, so that because when we are parents, we are learning a lot of behaviors from our children, and they don't behave the same. This one comes have their own behavior, this one comes have their own behavior, and all that. So I thought of talking about, because also this age is very sensitive. That's the time now. Sometimes you see that some children, they get rude. Some children, they keep to themselves. They hide from the world. You just see that maybe they come from school, they'll just go straight in the house, and then maybe they can do some house chores and things like that, and then they will just sit and be themselves. So, and some they become wild. They just want to be on their own world. You try to talk, they don't even want to listen, and all that. And so I thought, no, let me share on eating, because normally we just focus on the behavior of being rude, of being quiet, and all that. That's what normally many parents focus on, but also on eating. So when you see that they are changing in the appetite and all that, it is very difficult, because sometimes you really have to change the way you budget, the way you cook, and all that. It can be very stressful, but for them it is very important, because even them, and at that age they don't even understand what is happening. But us as a parents, we should learn to understand that, oh, this is what is happening, it will pass. So that is it. That's why we find that some children, they lose weight, and normally we think that it is because they are growing tall, because maybe they are becoming teenagers, that's why. But for boys mainly, it is hunger. They are hungry. No matter how they eat, that portion that they were eating from before, it is not enough for the body, because the body is developing some other things and all that. So I thought, no, let me share about this, because sometimes it could be ignorant. We don't know, we don't have experience, we don't know these things, and then it is killing our children inside. So I thought, no, let me share, because this page is for learning, and we are learning from one another. We are learning from each other. So if you have experience already on it, then you at least try and share with those people that are close to you, so that at least they can know how to raise their children, because this thing affects the children. Some from there they feel like my parents, they don't love me, they don't give me enough food and all that, and then from there they grow up with this thing within them, and you don't know how long they can keep it, because children are different. So yeah, so that was the the sharing for today. It's about eating big portions on our boys. It's funny, but that is very, very, very true, and it's a serious issue. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week.